I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Hey, that actually came out pretty alright, don't you think? Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight. Oh!
I am Lord Dohalim of Elder Menancia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they've got one.
Here!
You picked the wrong fight.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Now! In an instant! Impact clock! Now! You're mine! On your mark! Searing gale! Here we come! It's over!
Do it! Shoot it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Not today! My turn! Take this! No further! I'm not done! Rising Falcon!
I'll bring you down.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
We can really make weapons with this?
Coming through.
Regenerate! Explosive ring!
Illuminate the dark!
You're mine!
Here goes! I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Pain.
You picked the wrong fight!
Inner vine!
You're mine!
I'm ready! Lunar blast!
It's
I'm
over.
all stuffed up! Photon crazy! Annihilation! Explosive ring! Chain between heaven and earth! Magic is there!
Denied!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Explosive ring!
In a vine.
Take this! Mirror escape! Eternal devastation! Incinerate!
In the sky, it's mine!
Revelation light.
Eternal devastation! Ignite! Here I come!
Magic is there!
Try this!
Weak now!
Explosive ring! Eternal devastation! Here! Mega
See what I can do!
Take this!
On your knees.
You're finished!
Now we're not.
Rising Phoenix!
No further.
Megasonic thrust! Here! Burn! Take this!
So you clamor for my true power?
I'm not done!
Glacial spear!
It's
Here's
over!
evil! Freeze Lancer!
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Shine! Radiant light!
Do it! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That took more energy than I expected.
Go no further!
Bring him down!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
I owe you one. Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
Finish! On my lord! It's time! Eat this!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. No further.
Crush!
Glacial spear!
Eternal devastation!
No dawn. I'm ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! We're not finished! Try this!
Illuminate the
Eat this!
In a vine.
Do it!
Take this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Get lost!
You've got spirit! I'm not done! Eternal devastation! Eternal devastation!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Sweet dreams! We'll soon see about that!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them...
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
Eternal
In here!
devastation!
Mega
Heal! Ignite! Time to cross blade! Here I come!
Field!
No escape! Lightning Falcon!
Can't get out of this!
It's over!
I'll smash you!
Annihilation! Take it, Stick! Field! Stop time!
Denied!
No escape!
Raging Storm!
I'll grind you into dust!
Dazzle!
Use the healing art! Confiscated!
Here I come!
First aid!
I'll grind you into dust!
Raging Storm!
Eternal devastation!
Photon Storm!
Eternal devastation! Ignite!
Can't get out of this!
Sparkling stars of light!
Radiant ray!
Explosive ray!
Regeneration! Regenerate! Anything in armor in this!
Someone keeps charging us!
That's what my shield is for. Get behind me.
Guys, I'll leave it to you! Eternal devastation!
Take this!
You're mine! Pierce! Eternal devastation! This one's all mine! Megasonic thrust! Negative ray!
Need to pull myself together. Thanks!
No escape!
Here goes! Not on my watch!
Eternal devastation!
Glacial Spear! Piercing orb! Moving orb!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I felt better, that's for sure.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, sparkling stars of lightning! Rain down eternal light!
Take this!
No escape!
These ones can run rings around us! Pain between heaven and earth!
Prepare to be sealed!
A whirling banshee of lightning!
I'm not done! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! You're mine! Burn!
Reload!
You're mine!
Moving
It's over! Here I come!
Anything in armor in
Not
Up regeneration!
I'm ready! Doubly! In an instant! Impact clock!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Gotta break through! Ready from the front! You're mine!
In a bind?
Ready! Reload!
That makes me the thorn in my
Not in
side.
your dreams!
Explosive ray!
Dance in the wind!
Eternal devastation!
Take this!
A chain between heaven and earth!
I'm ready!
A whirling
In an instant! Impact clock! Not a chance!
far beyond the
It's
darkest
on!
skies!
I'm not
I
done!
call upon
Not
thee!
today! Crush! Pierce! Eternal devastation! Not a chance! Fire deployed! Eternal turret! You're mine! Megasonic thrust!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
This should be easy.
I'll smash you! Denied!
I will show you any mercy.
In a bind?
Eternal devastation. Eat them. Rising Falcon. Bring it far enough. Ignite. I'm ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
With this, I can become even stronger!
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this we wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alvin was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alvin was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.